God told me to warn you. Someone's mad you cut communication. Watch what happens next. God told me to warn you. The silence you chose was not weakness, it was wisdom. And now someone is mad you cut communication. You thought it ended quietly, but in the spirit, it shifted loudly. You felt led to stop replying, to stop explaining, to stop defending yourself. And ever since you pulled back, something has been brewing. You didn't gossip, you didn't argue, you just went quiet. And now watch what happens next. Because what felt like rejection was actually protection. And what feels like tension right now is about to turn into testimony. If this is for you, you already feel it in your chest. Now let's read the Bible in the book of Proverbs chapter 26 verse 4. The Bible says, "Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you yourself will be just like him." God is saying your silence was obedience. You did not respond because heaven told you not to. And when you read the book of Exodus chapter 14 verse 14, the Bible says, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." You thought that being still meant losing, but being still meant letting God step in. Now watch what happens next. Now let's break this down in 3 different points. Now point number 1 says, your silence exposed their motives. When you stopped calling, when you stopped texting, when you stopped chasing, their true colors came out. Because some people only feel powerful when you are accessible. I remember a woman who always answered immediately. Day or night, she was the emotional emergency line for everyone. One day she stopped, not out of bitterness, but out of peace. Suddenly she was called changed. She was called proud. She was called different. But she wasn't different. She was healed. Your silence didn't hurt them. It exposed them. And what's exposed cannot stay comfortable. That's why someone is mad, because they lost access. Point number 2 says, God is breaking unhealthy soul ties. Communication is connection, and connection can become a chain. Some relationships are not love, they are dependency, they are control, they are emotional manipulation disguised as care. When you cut communication, you broke a cycle. You broke late night draining conversations. You broke constant criticism. You broke the need to explain your every move. And breaking cycles makes noise in the spirit. It shakes things. It irritates people who benefited from your insecurity. But freedom always offends those who thrived off your bondage. You didn't just stop talking, you stopped feeding something that was not from God. And now heaven is sealing that separation. And point number 3 says, watch God elevate you publicly. Now here's the part they didn't expect. They thought your silence would shrink you. They thought cutting communication would isolate you. But what they don't know is God is about to elevate you. I've seen it too many times. A man leaves a toxic business partnership quietly, no drama. Months later, his new venture explodes. A woman leaves a draining friendship, no announcement. Soon after, divine connections find her. Your obedience creates space, and God fills empty space with favor. What happens next? Promotion, peace, unexpected opportunities. And the same people who were upset you went quiet will watch you rise without them. Not because you fought, but because you trusted God enough to be still. Now let's say this declaration together. My silence was strategy. My stillness was strength. God is fighting battles I cannot see. Every unhealthy tie is broken. Every false connection is removed. I am stepping into divine elevation. What was meant to intimidate me will announce me. I will rise in peace, I will rise in power, and I will rise without apology. Now, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.